Hey guys, welcome to the coreross channel. So you've probably already seen the video where I showed that you could shoot through the plane windows with the new attacker and defender shotgun, the double barrel shotgun. So now we're doing a follow-up and you may hear some very familiar voices in this episode. We're doing a little bit of testing here. In the last video I did it all solo and it was interesting results, but one of the main things was that when you fired the shotgun round at a window, it would make a hole in the window that you could shoot through. But the actual pellet itself, the round, the slug, didn't go all the way through and actually hit the wall on the other side. So we tested it. Here's Rogue 9. He is castle. He's sitting on the other side of the window and I shoot at the window with the new shotgun. I make a hole in the window, but I don't hit him on the other side with that round. Now I give him a second hole a little bit higher that he can then shoot through. And he's able to shoot back with his pistol through the hole. I'll aim for your head this time just to see if it...
Go on then.
Nothing.
What?
Yep, damage.
Shoot through it again.
What, through the same
Maybe
hole?
through the body one. Yeah, just shoot me through the hole. See, yeah, that hit.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now you might think this isn't much of a big deal. It's one small hole. Like the angle of attack is really small, so it's very hard to get aim towards your target. But you can make relatively large holes in the windows, so you can make very good kill holes that can watch entire spawn points. So it's super powerful, and I do wonder if it will make it outside the TTS. All these videos that I'm doing right now are TTS testing and kind of getting a idea of these new operators. But it'll be also very interesting to look back at these videos once the patch goes live and see if anything has been tweaked or changed.
Right at the beginning, if he puts a hole in one of these windows, you could just cover the top of the stairs.
Yeah. This is perfect.
Ridiculous.
The big thing that jumped out to me when I tested the windows was, can this actually shoot through castle barricades? And of course I was doing that test solo, so I couldn't test it. So thanks to these guys, we were able to actually take a look at that. And the results are interesting. So it doesn't actually go through, which is really odd that it goes through the windows, which is a very powerful thing. Whereas the castle, I see that as less powerful and actually maybe like a minor buff, you know, to castle. It would be an actual useful thing to put some nice little kill holes in it. And of course with fuse and glass you can put holes in the castle barricades when you're attacking. So it would have been kind of handy for this shotgun to be able to penetrate the castle barricade, although it could again be quite an overpowered thing. You could basically set up a really nice bulletproof window at some point, watching a spawn point on another map, put some very small holes in it with the shotgun and then spawn peek from that too. Maybe it isn't the best thing to happen. But the way it affects the castle barricade is super interesting though. It looks a lot like a melee attack. The other bullet rounds when they hit the castle don't do this kind of effect at all. And they don't seem to damage the castle barricade. We fired a lot of rounds into one and it didn't do anything. Now when this patch does officially get released, I'll definitely come back and test it again. And I'll fire every single shotgun round into it to see if it damages the castle barricade. But from the initial testing it doesn't seem like it. But it does have a different effect than what we normally see with bullet holes. And it's kind of 50-50 between a normal bullet round and a glass bullet round. So it is a surprisingly modified version of Glazzy's sniper rifle. Like, I'm actually quite intrigued about how the kind of intricacies of the difference between these two weapons. For instance, it does make sense in a lot of cases how this works. Now I don't really understand how it would penetrate the bulletproof glass on the window and then not hit something on our side, but I can understand it would totally lose velocity and then might actually be just, you know, basically drop out the other side. That could definitely happen in real life. And with the castle barricades as well, because it's a shotgun slug, it's not going to be made for penetration. It's not going to be like a sniper round. So it will not penetrate, but it would do maybe more damage than a normal bullet from an assault rifle, for instance. And that's the same thing when it comes to damage through walls as well. The damage drop-off is far higher for the shotgun than it is for Glazzy's sniper rifle. Even though the shotgun does seem to penetrate just as many surfaces as the sniper rifle, so that slug still manages to get through those surfaces, but when it gets through there, it does have a lot less power.
That didn't even hit me.
Full damage.
Yeah, it missed, apparently. Well, there we go.
That bullet hole was right in front of me. Okay, so that's 73 I'm on there. 64. So 100 to 73 and then 73 to 64.
It's
So you're
only
only getting
9.
9 on
17
that
and
one.
9.
Overall, with the initial testing, I do kind of ask myself, is this going a little bit overpowered on plane? And it's a bit odd, I find, that it is so powerful on plane. Like, it's one map with one thing. You can understand Glass being able to shoot through the windows, that makes sense. It's his special gadget. Whereas with Vigil, this is not his primary gadget, this is just his primary weapon. And having it go through those windows and then being able to set up really good kill boxes where you can just destroy enemy teams is not great, I think, and really makes the plane map, which is already unbalanced, even more unbalanced. Now, another thing we tested out with Rogue's help, he was actually able to calculate this and how it was going to actually end up being. You can hear him doing it here.
The multiplier for 1 speed should be 0.8. That gives it exactly 100. 125 by 0.8 is exactly 100.
So he calculated that one shot to a 3-speed operator, so the lowest armor operator, at close range would kill them, not down them. And that happened. Whereas with the level 2 and the level 3s, it only injures them. Although, like, you know, Ash is known for not having a hitbox, but the great thing about this shotgun is you only have to hit her once at relatively close range to kill her, and that's it. She's gone. Of course, you could easily miss, but the fact that you only need one shot to kill her, whereas normally if you come up against someone with a normal shotgun where its pellets might do 35 damage each, it's more than likely, even at close range, you're probably not going to get all those pellets on target on Ash. So if you're a really good shot in Rainbow, then you can absolutely wreck with this weapon, and especially against fast operators. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.